Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Bloodborne on the Sony PlayStation 4. Last time, we made our way through the rest of the Cainhurst Castle, and we got through it reasonably fast, actually. And we got ourselves the Knight set, which, it's pretty cool, I guess, but it's not any Executioners yet, that's for sure. And today we're going to go ahead and head to the boss fight here, which is that thing right there in the chair. So, yeah. I looked at the various stuff that I needed to look at between episodes. We found everything. There wasn't anything that I missed that I was thinking of. The little mark that some of these dart snipers put on you, what that does is it causes you to take increased damage from other enemies in the area for a short amount of time. I'm not sure how much it increases it by, but it does cause you to take more damage. So that's that. And if you want to shoot them, they'll be knocked down by blood damage like the dogs. So if you're having trouble with them, hopefully you can get a shot off and they'll be knocked down for a few seconds for you to deal with other people. Anyways, let's go ahead and get ready to deal with this thing, which will probably take me several attempts because it's a very tough boss. Very hectic, especially in the third phase. Don't think there's anything we're missing here. I feel like there's... Nope. And this here is Martyr Logarius. If you remember, Alfred has talked about Martyr Logarius a few times. I think that's kind of what the Executioner's spell looks like. I forgot that this guy also did it. So yeah, I think that's what it looks like. But yeah, Alfred has talked about Martyr Logarius a couple times, if I remember correctly. And that kind of exploded on me. Yeah, he's right now he's doing a lot of magical attacks, but eventually he'll do physical attacks too. Try not to get hit by those. I'm going to stay on the weaker form of the sword, simply for the fact that that enabled me to parry here. And yeah. He's actually easier in the second phase for a little bit because he'll start doing more physical attacks. And in the third phase, he'll do physical and that skull stuff. So... oh well. Yeah, I think Alfred, the Executioner, was talking about Martyr Logarius. I forget what he said exactly, but I'm pretty sure he's brought him up a few times. And I guess Martyr Logarius is undead and hanging out at the Cainhurst Castle rooftop for some reason or another. Actually, maybe in the first form I'll go to the two-handed. Yeah, we'll think about it. I don't think he's weak to anything. Pretty sure he's resistant to everything. Actually, I just realized his spells are probably of the arcane variety, so we should probably see if we have anything that's good with physical and arcane. Let's see. What's our arcane at right now? 30, 110, 60, and 60. So, alright, first off, let's see. Anything... 50 right there is pretty good. And also 50 physical, so that's not too shabby. That's 40 and 60, so that's not too shabby either. That's 30 and 60. Trying to see if there's anything else better here. Where was it? Yeah, it's probably not too bad. Just, yeah, let's go with the Black Church hat then. And then let's check out any outstanding arcanes here. 120, and that doesn't sacrifice any physical defense. Okay, I can deal with that. 140, and that definitely sacrifices physical defense. Okay, so I think the 120 right there is going to work out pretty good. Let's see here. Trying to beat 60. Looks like the Executioner Gauntlets might be the best choice for Arcane and Physical right now. Or tied with the Tomb Prospector here. Okay, and then 50 and 60 also seems pretty good, I think. That's 50 and 70 for both of these. So let's do that. It's 50 and 70 for that as well. So anything with 50 and 70 seems like it's pretty good. And then Tomb Prospector. Okay, so we should be pretty good on the rest of that then. Okay, I'll take that. And that should enable us to take a little more arcane damage from his skulls. It's probably not going to make that big of a difference. Unlike that guy knocking me down, might. But hey, I'll take any little advantage I can get. It's an extra like 30 points of arcane resist. I'll take it. But yeah, Martyr Logarius, he is not a particularly easy fight for a lot of people, myself included. He's just very fast, very aggressive. He has physical and magical attacks to deal with, or physical and arcane attacks to deal with, I guess. And yeah, he is only going to get more aggressive as the fight goes on. Because, like I said, right now he's mainly doing his, or he seems to only be doing his arcane skulls. But then later on in the fight, he will upgrade to physical, and then he'll upgrade even further to physical and arcane. Also, you are forced to take a little bit of fall damage on the way here, for the most part. It's not much, but it means you're most likely not going to go into the fight with either full health or full vials, depending on how you choose to deal with it. Frankly, I think we'll be okay. It's not that big of a deal. It is a little irritating, but still, it's just what we have to deal with. And he's going to try to blast us right at the start here. Damage off here. Okay, that didn't work. I wasn't thinking he was going to do any physical attacks yet. Fair enough. Like I've said, Martyr Logarius is not a joke. Okay. Luckily, it's a nice quick run back, so we're not going to worry about that too much. I think he got aggressive because I got aggressive with the two-handed there. There we go. Get out of there. Leave me alone, you bastard. What the fuck was that? That's never happened before, at least not as far as I'm aware. I've never fallen off like that. Or if I have, I never realized it. Okay, I need to find something to kill and potentially get some vials back from, because that was bullshit. Oh well, we'll just live. That's one of the main reasons why I have the visceral attacks restore HP and the extra visceral attack damage on, is because if we can get visceral attacks on him in his second and possibly third phase, we'll do more damage and we'll get healing out of it and not have to use any blood vials. And I know there are some bosses that I can parry reasonably frequently, and I don't remember if this guy is one of them, but I'm going to try for a few attempts at least. I will try, and that's all I can promise. I think I am just going to stick with the one-handed, just because it goes faster and I'm not locked into the moves quite as much. Yeah, we won't be doing anywhere near as much damage, but we'll be able to get away from his attacks a little faster. Come on, you don't need to stand against the wall there, sir. Like, if you don't stand against the wall, that'd be great. Yeah, that didn't really work out for me. Yeah, that big skull does, like, a little explosive thing. By the way, he can't fall off the edge. You can, so you want to be careful about that. Yeah, he will definitely let you know when he's going into his other phase. That hurt. Get up. Yeah, he'll definitely make it known when he goes into that next phase of his. But for now, let's just go ahead and try to get some attacks off here. Trying to interrupt his attacks here, and that's actually working out reasonably well for us. Just let's not go ahead and jump off the edge here. I think right here he's going into his physical phase. So yeah, now he flies, which is not something I'm terribly happy with, but you know, he does it. And there we go, we got our whistle, we get our heal, nice. And we did a chunk of damage there, I'll take it. So yeah, if we can get a chunk of visceral attacks off of this guy, that'd be great. Oh, and whenever he does that, you want to just attack the sword, because if you don't, the sword will start doing some bullshit, where it'll summon other swords that fly around and attack you throughout the battle. And frankly, I'm not about that life. We got him pretty good there. We got him, what, about halfway-ish? So yeah, if you're really good at the parries, his second phase will be your favorite phase, because you can get a good chunk of it out, and you can also get your health back. Now, I hope I don't get knocked off the staircase again, because that would be irritating. Oh yeah, I have the experience one. I was trying to figure out what my third rune was, but no, it was the experience one. We're going to face this way, I believe. There we go. Yeah, luckily they make you a nice quick run back to the boss, which is really nice of them. Like, yeah, you have to go past a couple enemies and take a little bit of fall damage. For the most part, though, it's, what, like a 30 or 40 second run, even with, like, load screens for the most part. Maybe a minute tops. I'll time it the next time we die, because, spoiler alert, we're going to die again. It's just something that's going to happen. I'm used to it. You should be used to it. Just accept your death. Ooh, that did a chunk of damage right there. Oh well, we'll survive. We will survive. Yeah, let's go to the axe for a little bit, just because. We could do like the saw cleaver or something like that. That probably worked out pretty well too, but frankly, I'm not really terribly concerned with it. My goal here involves just attacking the dude. Ah, that hurt. Okay. That hurt. Okay, I got greedy right there. I got real greedy, and that worked out not great for me. Whoa. I don't think the axe has enough range. At least not in its base form right here. Okay. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, so from when we died in the load screen, it has been a minute right now. With 20 seconds of that being load times, for the most part. Okay, yeah, so from loading in and coming back here, it took about a minute and 20 seconds. So okay, so maybe about 2 minutes total for your run back to include your the respawning and waiting for the load screens to take forever. So actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay, he does destroy the crown right there, so we don't have to worry about him being backing up on that and not being able to get near him. And you can dodge through his skulls, so you want to keep that in mind for trying to get to him. Okay, that hurt because I was trying to dodge away and I kind of dodged into it. Okay, that's your little explodey thing. You might be able to get a visceral attack from behind, but I'm not sure. Frankly, I'm not trying because it'd be kind of a pain. You're actually doing pretty good damage here. He's about to go into his next phase, I think. Oh, come on. I was trying to do enough damage to him that he would potentially take his sweet time getting into his next phase, but it didn't work out. I think if you are fast enough, you might be able to stagger him to the point where he never gets out of his first phase. But I think you have to be really precise with your attacks and make sure he never has a chance to breathe, pretty much. But I did not do that. But in that case, what would probably happen is he'd probably switch over to his third phase whenever he got a chance. And that's the phase where he does more of the magical attacks with his physicals. And the attack that we died to when we got him to his second phase last time, the only time that we've had him in his second phase, I guess, with the sword planted in the ground. What that'll do, I think I mentioned this, but it'll start summoning ghostly swords. Fuck off with that bullshit. I'm not trying to die again. I don't know why it fucking knocks me off right there sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, it'll summon swords that you have to dodge, and you have to kill the sword that's in the ground, or you have to deal with all the swords flying around. And frankly, it sucks. But it's something you have to deal with, so just deal with it. Just like these bitches won't cool away. Actually, no, the ladies are fine. It's the asshole with the... It's the asshole with the blowgun. He can suck it. I feel like the Executioner set really matches the Ludwig's Holy Blade for design-wise. I forget if there's actually like a Ludwig set in the game. I don't think there is at any point. And I was not trying to grab my Zero Blood Echoes, you idiot of a game. Alright, try this again. Try to decide if I have any other longer weapons to use besides the excuse me, the base form of the Holy Blade. I don't think we do. That's a nice longish weapon here. Let me see here. Yeah, that basically goes what to the end of the. I'm trying to figure out a good way to like judge it. Okay, so if we're standing right here, yeah, I don't think there's anything else that really is terribly long or upgraded at that point. The Kirk hammer might, but I don't know. And even then, that's not upgraded quite as much. Actually, that might be a little shorter. Yeah, I think the Kirk hammer is slightly shorter. Yeah, it's definitely shorter by a little bit. Maybe the Rider Plosh? That might be. No, that's also shorter too. Not by much, but it is shorter. Rifle Spear? Well, that's definitely longer, but it's definitely not upgraded. Let's see, what else we got here? Stake Driver, yeah, that'll be longer. Actually, we can see how the Saw Cleaver looks fully extended here. It is a little longer, but I don't know if it'll actually necessarily be better. Yeah, we'll give it a shot, why not? If it doesn't work out, we can always switch back to the Holy Blade in about half a second. I guess the main problem with the Saw Spear is you have to get much closer. It's doing about 120 per attack, and then let's see okay, so it's doing about 30 less than the Holy Blade here. Yeah, his little scythe has excellent range, which I always forget to my disadvantage. Dang it. Yeah, the Saw Spear is not going to work. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not... We don't have the gems in it to actually do the better damage that we need. So it's definitely going to be the... It's definitely going to be the sword. I'm going to put the axe back on for my first slot just because I mean, obviously I beat him with the axe in my first playthrough. Yeah, for some reason I just never really bothered with any other weapons on my original playthrough besides the axe. Like, I tried them all, and then I was like, yeah, the axe is better. And then I just went right back to the axe. And, yeah, the axe is my only plus 10 on my other file, I think. I think everything else might be like a plus 3, if that. But for the most part, it was just the axe. And I was fine with that. I beat all the bosses, including the DLC bosses with it, so it worked out pretty good for me. Don't you dare fall off the edge again. Okay, we're good. I might go back to the Hunter's Dream and take off the Experience rune and put on the extra Blood Vial rune just so we have more. But I'm not sure what my blood count, or my Blood Vial count in the storage is at the moment. It's probably not too bad since we're not using too many Blood Vials here. Alright, Mr. Martyr, you're ready? 'Cause I am. Okay, that's not the attack you usually start off with, but okay. Usually it starts off with a wave of skulls, not the skull explosion. That scythe has way too long of range. Wow, we did. Okay, so I hit him from behind with the charge R2, but it did not give me the visceral. So maybe you can't visceral at the start here, or in this form, or if you can, I messed something up. We're doing good on damage here. He should be getting ready. Yeah, I think he's trying to get. Yeah, he's trying to do his transformation here. So we want to go ahead and start working on our parries. And he is right on my ass because he knows I'm trying to heal. And remember, you can fall off the ledge. He cannot. So you want to be careful about that. Alright, get my health back. Nice. Okay, good. We're doing damage to him. Fucking A, dude. He staggered me and I couldn't move away. It's the second time we've got him down to about half health. And he did me dirty. Honestly, getting him into that second phase is kind of a pain just because he's always trying to back away. I don't know what he did to stagger me right there, but I couldn't like dash away in time, and he managed to get off his second attack. But that was a good attempt right there. That's how all my attempts need to go, except better. Also, if you guys just want to like die permanently, that'd be great. Go to the actual afterlife instead of the haunting afterlife. And you, stop shooting me. It is a nice view up here, though. I do like the view of the surrounding lake and the city in the distance. I don't know why I'm trying to speak weird, but okay. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on with Mr. Logarius here. Oh, we were doing good too. How's my battery on my... Okay, we're at 2, that's fine. I tend to turn my PS4 off during the week because I'm not going to have time to play it after or before work. So the controller doesn't really charge at all when it's not the weekend, and so it always starts off charging. And I try to give it a few minutes to charge before I turn it on, but it doesn't always work. So, I mean, it usually has enough. It usually has more than enough to play with. It's just not that nice full charge, and I keep dashing into that like an idiot. Okay, this is not my greatest attempt here. Him being higher up, that worked out pretty good for me because his little skulls weren't able to fully track on me there. Okay, that tracked on me though. Okay, apparently we cannot do anything with the visceral backstabs. Or backstab viscerals. Like, I'm trying, but it's just not working. Okay, we're doing good on, Okay, yeah, we want to get rid of that sword quickly, because if we don't, the swords will start flying around, and I'm not about that. The problem is, you have to actually get to the sword. Okay, got the visceral. Oh, wow, my health from taking damage from that getting that visceral attack disappeared, like, super fast. Okay, that jump attack right there is not my favorite, but it's not that bad either. Okay, yeah, we need to get rid of that sword. Okay, it's not actually doing the summon sword thing quite as much as I was thinking it was going to. Okay, more visceral, nice. I think the dude has like 9,000-ish HP, so... Doing pretty good here. Okay, we're getting our health back. Nice, we are close. Now we just gotta make sure to not fall off the edge or anything. Where'd he go? Oh, he went to the middle to get ready for his next phase, I think. Let's not get greedy, let's heal. Actually, I don't know if he's gonna do his next phase. Okay, yeah, now his sword should be doing his little, like, summon sword thing. Maybe it wasn't doing it earlier, I don't know. Yeah, him flying around is not my favorite just because he can't track him quite as well as I would like, but you know, we're doing pretty good. No, we had him. Oh, we had him down to a sliver of health. We had him. If I hadn't focused on that stupid sword, I could have got him. Oh, that was such a beautiful run too. Oh, that was so good. Yeah, so in that final phase, which he doesn't actually charge up for, which I thought he did, he gets much more aggressive. And him sticking the sword in the ground is more of a pain in the ass. But that was actually a really good attempt. Damn, we almost had it. Damn. Ah. So good, too. We had him down to that magic pixel of health, and he said, nope. It's killing me on the inside, just like he killed me on the outside. I was about to say we almost avoided taking damage from these idiots, but apparently not. I wonder if that lady being down there has anything to do with me falling off the edge. I don't think it does, but it feels like every time I fall off the ladder, that chick is right there. So I don't know. Oh well. Oh, that was such a close run, too. And attacking you is not going to give me anything blood vial-wise, so I'm not going to heal and attack you, even though it seems like it would be a decent idea. I still feel like there's something I missed, but I know I didn't because I looked. We got all the blood chunks, we got all the gear and stuff in here, so... oh well. By the way, we're gonna have this episode until I beat this guy, so it might be a longer episode. Which means a nice long rendering and a nice long upload time. Oh, I can't wait till I get my new computer. That thing's gonna be beautiful. That thing is gonna be beautiful. More damage to me than I wanted it to, but you know what? I'll take it. Let's not die in the first phase here. I want to get into the second phase, that way I can actually start my parries. You can't parry arcane magic attacks, sadly. No! Oh, I could have had the parry there. Okay, I guess the sword is doing it right now. I just didn't do it previously for some fucking reason, and I couldn't get the lockdown on the sword there. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I couldn't get the lockdown on the sword right there for some idiot reason. I don't know what happened, but whatever. So close, and yet so far. That was a much less happy attempt than our previous attempt there. Oh, we're doing so good, too. We're close. I can taste the victory. Except for the part where it didn't work. Okay, you didn't knock me off the edge that time. I'll take that. Yeah. I hope I can beat this guy in this next, like, 10 minutes or so, because I don't want the episode to be like an hour long of just me dying to this dude, which, so far, it's been 40 minutes of me dying to the dude, but still. No! And dying to gravity, too. Son of a bitch. Curses. Curse my poodly ineptitude. Also curse the fact that I'm out of my beverage. I have water. With a very tight lid. Bruh. Oh, fucking hate, dude. I had the lid to my water bottle so tight that I couldn't get it open with one hand. I had to resort to two. You know, like a common person. You did not do what I wanted you to do. There you go. I want to have that down like that all times. That we don't have to wait the extra 10 seconds to get the ladder or the elevator. Come on, Martyr Logarius, just let me kill you. I had you down to basically nothing, and you said no. I hate when that happens. I really and truly do. I really, really hate that. Yeah, the water is just a little too shimmery for my taste, I think, on the background. Like, it looks like this. It looks like it's like a wall of static or something. I guess it's supposed to be like reflecting like the moonlight or something, but it's just a bit too busy, I think. All right, Logarius, it's me and you dying. I see being dead has not slowed this guy down at all. I mean, being a skeleton mage is actually working out rather well for him. Curses. Son of a bitch! Oh. His little skull explosion slash scythe slash combo worked out rather well for him there. Son of a bastard! Alright, I'm going to go ahead and say 2 more attempts here, and then we'll continue fighting him next time, because I don't want the episode to go on forever. So, this attempt, 1 more, and then if it doesn't work out, then we'll continue failing on him next time. But I feel like we're close enough to beating him that we could actually get him with some bullshit. And by some bullshit, I mean those guys. Climb faster. Climb faster. Sometimes that guy can hit me up here at the very top, and sometimes he can't. It's kind of arbitrary if he can or cannot. I mean, good for him when he does, but also screw him when he does. That is where we just came from, right? Okay, for some reason I always think this goes someplace else. I don't know why. But I think if you go down here on this little ledge, that's just death, because there's nowhere to go from there that you can get back. Matter of fact, let me see here. Yeah, you can't get back up anywhere. So this right here is just death. Never mind. Okay, I lied. Alright. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. We could summon for him, but honestly, he's tough, but he's not tough enough to warrant summons, I don't think. His third phase is the only phase that's really giving me much in the way of problems, so I'm not terribly worried about it. And honestly, the extra health that he gets from me having a summon is not something that I'm interested in. I'm surprised he's not trying to go into his next phase yet. He's close enough that he should be interested in it. Okay. Heal up. I hate that attack because I always lose tracking on him. I can't figure out where he's going here. Okay, heal. Alright, well, let's go for parries. Son of a bitch! Alright, so we have one more attempt, and then we're going to say screw it and go for it next episode, because, yeah, it's at 50 minutes almost. Yeah, 50 minutes almost-ish. So, that was not a great run. I'm trying to figure out what else we could do to do more damage to the guy. We could get more blood vials. That would just cause us to run out of blood vials faster for the most part. We could put the other rune on that gives us more health for visceral attacks, and that'd be helpful for that middle phase. I don't think we have any of the other runes that... increase visceral damage, because if we did, I could put more of those on. Yeah, we only have the one. And frankly, that's one of the... I think that's one of the stronger ones right there. It might be like the middle one, I'm not sure. There we go, knock you down so I don't have to deal with you. And that means we're going to take no damage here. Yeah, we wasted a bullet, but we can always get blood bullets if we need them. That's a nice strategy for getting past that asshole without him, you know, clobbering you half the way up the ladder. Waste a bullet on him and you're good to go, because it knocks him down just like the dogs. Which works out really good for us. Alright, Martyr buddy. What does that say right there? It's probably saying, oh, I got here. But I don't care because that's a nice little death trap. And they probably died several times trying to get up there. So, yeah, good for them. Something to drink. Not what I was going for, game. I was trying to dash forward, but I forgot to press forward on the analog stick, and apparently that worked out real well for me. Oh well. Alright, buddy, let's go. Me and you. Let's do it. I wish for bosses you had like a longer lock-on, just so you don't have to worry about them, you know, doing their jump in the air thing. This guy does, and screwing you over on lock-on. Okay, I keep jumping into your skulls, and that's not cool, dude. trying to dash through them because I know I can, but it's not working out for me here. Okay, we're going to try this guy again next episode. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Martyr Logarius. I like you, but you suck right now. And I really suck. So, okay. Later.